up the Corvette. We just got our marker lights in. It took almost a month to get those, but let me go ahead and show you these things. So here we are right here. These are our brand new marker lights that we bought for the front. The old ones, there's one right there. Let me go ahead and get it and show that to you. So just to do a comparison, here's the new one we bought, and then here's the original ones. These things are pitted, they're pretty much rotted, you can see that. And of course these are brand new. So to get these chrome plated probably would have cost more money than to buy these. These were actually $350 for a set of two of them. By the time we sent these to the chrome shop and then had them re-chromed, and then bought brand new lens and bezels. You can see the bezel that goes around right there. Once we did all that, you were probably looking at about $500, $600, $700 to use the original ones. So we went ahead and decided to get these ones, which are the brand new set. And I would have to say these are exact replica, exactly, of the originals. These even came with the rubber gasket, which I was kind of shocked. I thought I was going to have to wait another 2 weeks to get that fucking thing in to put them on. So that's what I'm doing right now, is putting these on, wiring that up. But we also went ahead a little farther because we are now in the process of doing a dash pad for this guy's car, which I didn't want to do it, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, and if the owner's watching this, I hope he doesn't get offended, but I was gonna dye the dashboard. I didn't want anything to do with the fucking dash, and I have gotten stuck to do this, and it has turned into the biggest clusterfuck of my career, you might say. So if we look right here, here's part of the situation. And I don't remember how much this cost. I'll have to get online and find out. But this is an OEM factory original speaker that we purchased, put in his car, because his old speaker is fucked up. So let's go ahead and pull this out and look at it. And this is supposed to be a factory original speaker, which it is. And you can see how nice it is. Let me get that off of there. Okay. But it comes with the net that keeps all the dust and trash out. It's got the built-in transformer on the back of it. And then it's got the correct size magnet, which is a 6x9 dual cone speaker. This was very expensive. We want to keep it as original as possible and keep the dirt off of it. So this is basically in the middle of the winter. I got my heater going. Let me go turn that off so we can continue this video on expensive stuff to restore your car with. Okay, we got our heater off. Let's go ahead and look at this gizmo here. I want to show everybody this. This came out very beautiful, and it kind of looks like an artistic deco art piece that you might want to hang on your wall. And what this is the gauge cluster of the 61 Corvette. I had to completely rebuild all this. The owner sent his gauges out to a professional and had all the gauges completely restored. And I went ahead and completely refinished the housing, and then we went ahead and mounted them. We'll go ahead and turn that around just to show you what it looks like inside. There it is. So this is another aspect of how much is it going to cost for all the stuff that I need to buy to restore this car. And when we're looking at this kind of stuff, we're asking ourselves, okay, we got $1,500 in restoration of gauges or whatever he paid. We got to pay the sandblaster to walnut shell blast this housing. We got to pay my friend Pete to refinish it. We got to pay for the paint. We got to pay for the reducers and everything else that goes along with doing that. We got to buy $350 lights, you know, to match the paint. Do you see where this is leading? We got the dash now that we got to fuck with, which I'm not fucking happy about that dash shit. I'm going to tell you that right fucking now. And then, of course, we got a speaker. And let me go ahead and say this. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of what it takes to do this. We got bag and tag parts here that are parts that are going to need replaced. Look at all this nasty rubber in there. Do you see that nasty rubber? Well, we got to replace that. That's probably $100 for that seal. We got hoses. Look at this old nasty hose. Can we use that? Possibly, but I don't know, you know. Look at this. We got seat belts. Do you see? Are you going to put those in this classic vintage fully restored car? You're going to put those in there? And I'm going to tell you right now, seat belts are very expensive because they have to be DOT certified to sell. You can't just make a seat belt and sell them. To buy a professional seat belt has to be DOT certified by the United States government to put in the car. I know that for a fact because I've replaced a lot of these for other vehicles, and the customers get highly pissed off because of how much fucking seat belt costs. Here you go. Here's a good look at it. We definitely can't put that in our car. Definitely not. And then, of course, in this box right here, This is stuff that I will be putting back in the box for the customer. But this is a piece of rubber that I don't even know where this goes. I don't know what this is for, but we will find out. It looks like it's for the convertible top, the frame of the convertible top that literally hits the windshield. But that's another $180 for that. Here's our wire harness that cost $800. This is, of course, the old one. And yeah, $800 for a wire harness. That's not including these wire harnesses that are separate. That's another $400, $500, $600. We got rubber. Here's our old light here again. And here's a better example of our light. If you take a look at that, you can see, yeah, it would cost a fortune to buy each individual piece on that and replace it. So when people are talking to you about, hey, I want to paint my car and all this, it's a domino effect. I think I've already said this before. Another thing that you have out there that really confuses people and gets people to the point of, I don't know if I want to do this, is everybody in the world now is a professional. And what do I mean by that? What I'm trying to say is anybody and everybody can open up a YouTube channel, go in their garage, call themselves Rat Daddy Restorations, or what's some other names that I saw on there? Let's see, we had Rat Daddy Restorations, Killer Car Customs, and all this other bullshit, fabricated names that don't even make any sense. They're not professional at all, and they're just coming up with some stupid name to make themselves look like they are professional. Me personally, when I see a place that can't even use punctuation and grammar properly, I stay away from them. Custom with a K and cars with a K, that to me sounds kind of ridiculous and sounds like it's a cartoon of Acme Roger Rabbit shit is what I'm thinking. Would I take my car that says Rat Daddy Restorations? No, I wouldn't take my car to a place like that. Would I take my car to a place that has a name that says, what's another one here? You guys get the idea what's going on. There's millions and millions of YouTube channels now, and all these people are professionals. They're all gonna tell you what to do and how to do it, and who's fucking who, and that guy over there is a piece of shit, and this guy's a scumbag, and I'm showing you the right way to do it. That's how they all are, every single one. So when you get on these YouTube channels or possibly TikTok, and you leave a comment and say something like, well, I don't use that much Bondo to fix that, I hammer it out first, they block you. They block you, and then after that, they delete your comments and all this other shit. Beware that all these YouTubers out there and all these Facebookers and Rat Daddy Customs and Shithole Performance and what else we got here? We got Shithole Performance, Rat Daddy Customs, Scumbag, Bombshell, fucking Body Shop. Oh, there you go. Bombshell Body Shop and all that. You know, that's a good sign that these people have been watching too much TV and they think their name is Chip Foose or Boyd Coddington. That's another thing. How does Boyd Coddington, Chip Foose, and Troy Trepania get away with with charging $300 to $1,200 an hour? Troy Trepania is charging something like fucking $800 or $900 an hour, and then for specialty work it's up to like $1,500. The last time that I called Chip Foose's shop out in beautiful California, of course, the girl was very arrogant and smart-mouthed to me. Now this was 15 years ago, and she said that we charge $385 an hour, but we're backed up for 3 years. So if you want to put your name down, we need a $20,000 deposit, and then we'll call you. Don't call us, bitch. Basically was her attitude. So restoring a car like this to the magnitude that I'm taking it is going to cost not millions of dollars, but thousands of dollars. But the main thing is that if you find a professional shop that's going to do it the right way, they aren't just going to charge you a lot of money. It's going to take a long time because it's a meticulous job to do. Does that make any sense? And when you do these meticulous jobs such as this, it takes a lot of time. People out there, they watch YouTube and they watch reality TV and Barrett Jackson and all these other hocus pocus bullshit shows. I think I mentioned YouTube. And they think that because they watched a couple episodes of Chip Foose that you can restore a car like this in a month or 3 weeks. Bullshit, you can't. This job right here, I've had in my shop for a little over a year, and most places it would take them 2 to 3 years to literally overhaul this car. Overhaul. Oh, that's the name of Chip Foose's show. That's right, Overhaul. The show where they actually restored a car in 5 fucking days. I've seen those cars. I've been to Barrett Jackson. I've seen the Chip Foose overhaul cars. They are total junk. You got 2 bolts holding the fenders on. The dashboard isn't even fucking bolted in. It's got duct tape on the backside holding the son of a bitch on there. The door latches don't work. None of the door locks are even hooked up. You're lucky if the thing even starts. The seats are just sitting in there. They're not bolted in. So I know all about reality TV crap, okay? And if you're that guy out there that thinks you can get this car restored in a matter of months, you're stupid. You're a fucking idiot and you're a dumbass. So if you look right here, these are actually the doors that go on the Corvette. And I've spoken with the owner intensively about these doors, that this is all the original hardware inside them. It has screws missing and hardware missing and everything else that goes along with these doors. And that's the way that was delivered to me. The windows barely rolled up. The doors didn't line up at all. One of the doors, I think you had to pick it up and then close it because it wasn't lined up. And it's going to take extensive work to go through these doors and restore these doors. But the real deal on this, the real fucking deal, is that bitch right there. Do you see that? This right here, called the dash pad. I've investigated it and I have researched it, and I have called probably 6 shops that would actually do it. They're not in this state, of course. They're many miles away. I called dozens and dozens of them. They said, no, don't bring it to us. We're not doing that. So the cheapest that I found somebody to do this dash was $3,000 to install a fucking dash pad on this car. I'm not going to take it to New York City. I'm not going to take it to Corvette specialists in Birmingham, Alabama to do that. That would cost another $3,000 for me to bring it to them. There's nobody in this area that will even think about tackling this job of putting this dash on. This is one of the most extreme, hardest dash pads to install on a vehicle. This is what stalls you out and makes it an expensive build job, is stuff like this. that's the situation we have. Let me go ahead and explain this mess to you. This is actually the cover. This is a cover that hides the convertible top on our beautiful, lustrous 1961 Corvette. And what happened on this, if you look right here in this corner where you can see where I've been working on it, this is where the hinge bolts. So what happened is the bolts rotted out inside here and broke when we took it off. I went to tap them out. I was going to drill them out, tap them out, and there's a metal plate inside here that is pop riveted to this fiberglass. When I went to drill that out, the plate fell off. It fell inside this section here. This is a two-piece fiberglass lid. That means it's got a top and a bottom. So I had to cut this out right here. I had to cut that out. And then I had to fabricate a brand new piece of fiberglass. I had to take that metal piece in there, pop rivet it back on here like it's supposed to be, fiberglass all this on. Now I got to do all this body work to make it look factory original. Just to do this right here, just to do this, I calculated the hours up. I was keeping track of everything. I have 10 hours of labor in this. 10 hours. Just in doing this right here. Now that doesn't include doing this body work that I still got to do. All right? And make it look like this over here. Let's go ahead and turn this around. Nice and shiny and smooth and beautiful. So when he opens it up, it looks, you know, fabulous to match the fabulous car. All right, so we already have 10 hours just in this right here. Now, let me ask you this question. Can I charge the customer 10 hours labor on this when he's probably already got $30,000, $40,000 in his car now? Would that be right for me to do that? That's what I'm asking you, the general public that's watching this YouTube channel. Well, I'm asking you an honest question from an honest guy that's been in business for 45 fucking years. 45 years, people. Can I charge that guy 10 labor hours at my labor rate to fix that piece, or should I come up and calculate a fair price and just make it an overall fair price and say, this is how much I'm charging you? Give me that answer. I want your opinion on whatever y'all say I should do. I'm going to stick with it and think about it. Let's do it that, all right? We're going to think about what we should do to charge this guy the time, effort, and money it takes to precisely make this work again. Give me your opinion. This is Pete. We're over at DIY Auto School, Southwest Rod and Custom, and that's Rod and Custom with a C, all right? Not some bullshit K crap. Doing the job professionally, how we should do it, and making the customer happy. Give me your fucking answer. I want to fucking know what you think about the situation on restoring cars and how much it costs. Is it ridiculous or is it worth it? Thanks.